3rd of March 2013. Whatever we do, we are using our mind and body. What we must do now is to detach to the mind and body. Close your eyes and relax the whole body and mind. Be mindful to relax mind and body. Using mind and body as something we own is our habit. What we must try to do now is to use mind and body without our habit. We must try to use our mind and body to be using only. Using with the idea of someone or I is using as we used to do. We must try to use our mind and body without the idea of something we own. We must try to abandon the idea of my mind and body. My mind, my body. That idea is necessary to abandon. The truth is not something, not someone, just ever new impermanent nature. To understand the truth, ever new impermanent nature, we must try to use our mind and body to be using only, without the idea of someone or something. We misunderstand our mind and body as something to use. We must try to abandon that misunderstanding. It is possible to use mind and body to be using only is possible. Relax our mind and body. Be mindful to relax mind and body. In this way, we must try to be able to use mind and body not as something we own. We must try to detach to our mind and body. Using with attachment is our habit. We must try to abandon our own habits. When we meditate, we misunderstand, I am meditating. It is possible to remove the idea of someone or I in practicing meditation. There is no I, no you, not something, not someone, just ever new impermanent nature. We believe the truth. There is I, there is you. What we must do now is to believe the truth, ever new impermanent nature. The truth is not something, not someone. Just ever new impermanent nature. Believing the truth of someone and believing the truth which is ever new impermanent nature is quite different. Trying to abandon believing in ourselves and trying to believe in ever new impermanent nature. We must try to use our mind and body to understand the true ever new impermanent nature. Usually we are using our life to understand what we want to understand. What we should do now is to believe in the truth, impermanent nature and permanent nature. Because of not knowing this impermanent nature and permanent nature, we think ourselves as reality. We misunderstand living being and non-living being as reality. It is nature. When we do not understand the truth, we will believe what we know as truth. We know someone, something, everyone, everything. We believe in someone or everyone, something or everything. Because of not knowing the original truth, impermanent nature and permanent nature, we have to believe what we know. What we must do now is to believe in the original truth, which are ever new impermanent nature and permanent nature. Believing in our intelligence and believing in ourselves is wrong. We all are just created truth. Whatever we know are also created truth. Because of not knowing the original truth, we are knowing ourselves as reality. Be mindful to relax mind and body. If we are not mindful to relax mind and body, there will be grasping to the mind and body as our own. We must try to abandon our grasping habit. When we use our life, there is grasping, not only to ourselves, but also to other people and everything. There is grasping as someone or something. Whatever we do, we use this grasping habit. We must try to abandon our own habits. We used to think what to do or how to do. when to do, where to do. All these questions come from grasping habit, grasping to what we are doing, grasping to the action, grasping to the time, grasping to the place. There is grasping because there is misunderstanding of something or someone. We think something or everything is real. That's why when we use our life, there is misunderstanding ourselves as someone. The truth is not something, not someone, just ever new impermanent nature. By relaxing mind and body, trying to abandon our grasping habits, we must try to use our mind and body to be using only, without grasping as something or someone. If we are unable to abandon grasping habits, we must believe there is something, there is someone. Believing in someone is our own habits. We must try to abandon this habit. What I am saying is the truth to understand. If you believe in this truth, your understanding will be right. Trying to believe in the truth. Because of believing in someone, it is difficult to believe in the truth. Not someone, not something. Just ever new impermanent nature. The truth is ever new impermanent nature. We must try to believe in the truth and trying to abandon the idea of someone or something. Because of believing in someone, you may think, I am meditating. What we must do now is to believe in the truth, ever new impermanent nature. The truth is just impermanent nature, which is ever new. Impermanent nature is permanent. That's why it is the permanent truth. Someone or something is not permanent. Only impermanent nature is permanent. The other truth is permanent nature, opposite with impermanent nature. Firstly, we must believe in impermanent nature and permanent nature. And then we must try to do limitless good deeds, which is the way to get original wisdom, which know about the original truth, which is impermanent nature and permanent nature. Whatever we do, we have to use our mind and body. When we use our mind and body, trying to use with the right understanding, which is to use only. Believe in the truth, to use only, and trying to abandon the idea of someone or something. We used to believe in someone or something. In this way, believing someone or something became our habits. To abandon this habit, we need to believe in the truth, to use only. We are using mind and body all the time. That's why to use only is true. By believing the truth, to use only, and abandon the idea of someone or something. Be mindful to the truth, to use only, and trying to abandon the idea of someone or I. Whatever we do, we must try to be doing only. Meditation is also to do only. Believe the truth, to do only, and trying to abandon the idea of someone or I. Believing to ourselves is not necessary. Believing to the truth, to do only, is necessary. Do what we must do, trying to do what we must do, and trying to abandon our habitual action. If we cannot abandon our habits, we will understand I am listening, I am meditating, I understand, I don't understand. You will understand like this. To do only is what we should do. Doing what we used to do is doing with the idea of I or someone. Don't think about what we want to do or what we used to do. Just think about what should do. To do only is what we should do. To use only, to do only, to know only, to experience only is what we should do. Using with the idea of I or you, my life or your life, these are what we want to do and what we used to do. Not only in meditation, but also in whatever we do, we must try not to use our own habits. Believing in someone or something is our own habit. We need to believe in the truth, to do only, to use only, to know only, to experience only, in order to be able to abandon our own habits. If we are unable to abandon our habits, all our action will be habitual action. We must try to be doing only, without habits. This practice is to do only. No need to think as it is possible or not. Just go on and on. All the actions are to do only. My teaching is about what we should understand, not about what we used to understand or what we want to understand. Trying to understand what we should understand, and in this way we will be able to abandon what we used to understand and what we want to understand. By understanding like this, you will be able to abandon what you used to understand. If you can change your understanding, your action will also change. You will be able to do what you should do. You will be able to use your life in the right way, to use only. To know only is knowing without the idea of someone or something. Believe in the truth, ever new impermanent nature, and trying to abandon believing in someone or something. When knowing happens, trying to be knowing only. When we do something, trying to be doing only. If something happens in the mind, trying to be experiencing only. If you feel uncomfortable, trying to be experiencing only. Teaching is over now. Any question? We all married with 10 days now. Be dedicated to all sentient beings. May all beings rejoice and share in our marriage.